Welcome back to the Citizen Channel and a new season of the Matchday Programme Watch, where we look at all things Matchday programmes. Yes, the home ones, the away ones, which we rate, and all things in between. And we get all things in between today, of course, with the FA Community Shield from not the greatest result for us, but we have a look through the programme, see if there's anything worth a quick read in it, have a little judgment on it. So we're going to have a look at the FA Community Shield. Liverpool versus City, Saturday the 30th of July, obviously an FA-produced thing, at the King Power Stadium. I'm not, at least three of the programme sellers had Scouse accents. I'm not too sure if that was... I did find a couple who didn't, but a bit odd when it was in Leicester, but hey, there you go. There's obviously Scousers get everywhere, don't they? Yeah, there's no rating for this. There will be for the away match day programmes, and I'll give them a score and see who's going to top the table this season. But as for the home games and these, we just have a quick flick through, see what they're worth, whether they're worth buying. This is still available at face price from somewhere as well. I'll let you know later on. 68 pages in this for £5. Feels a bit recycled to me. The page a little bit glossy, but a bit thin and papery. And I bought three of these on the day, and obviously walked around with them in my back pocket. So they get a little bit creased, a little bit marked, a little bit battered because the paper isn't so strong, you know what I mean? So they're not great with wear and tear, unfortunately, of walking around. If you buy them brand new, as you know, from elsewhere, you can keep them nice and pristine, but not ideal for carrying around at the match for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours by the time you get home, etc. So yeah, 240 millimetres by 168. So one of the smaller sizes. £5 is okay. We know we get up to £10, £12 for the FA Cup final, semi-final programmes, but it's fine. It was an okay size for the pocket, as I said, despite a little bit of damage and a bit of creasing. Yeah, and that thin feel. Yeah, nothing wrong with recycling paper. That's what it is. But yeah, it does sort of. Very borderline newspaperish, very, but quality-wise, it's okay, but just very borderline. And the cover design, yeah, looking at the cover, fantastic cover. A couple of people, I'm not really into gaming. Some people say it's a bit of a gaming cover, whereas the old traditional football covers go. But we move on, don't we? I don't mind something a little bit new. And that cover design is by Dave Merrill, D-A-V-E Merrill, M-E-R-R-E-L-E, E-double-L. He's put this together. Credit to him. So please give him your support on Twitter, etc. He's very proud of his offering, and why not? It's a good, nice, simple, symmetrical style, down to the old Dick Van Dyke on one side and Kyle Walker at the other. So a little bit of thought got into it, and of course some vivid colouring. Nice red and blue sort of mix, and it does tell the story of the game. So yeah, I like it. It's nice by Dave Merrill. So give him your support, and wonderful for actually doing that. Actually, looking at the programme itself, it includes 10 pages of general promotion stuff, sponsors, etc., foundation stuff. There's a couple of things of interest as well about the communities and money spent, etc. We'll get onto that in a second. There's 21 dedicated Liverpool pages which come at the start, and 21 dedicated City pages that come at the end. So a nice even split on the pages. No conspiracy theory. So, is there anything interesting or eye-catching in the Liverpool pages? Let's have a look. Yeah, as expected, there's a look at Núñez, as you'd gauge. An article entitled "More Trophies, Count Me In." I wonder who that's by. Oh, yeah, it's about Mo Salah, isn't it? The Mo Salah feature. Perhaps that should have been headed 400k a week, yes please, or something like that. But hey, we'll go with the flow. They have to be paid, these players, don't they? It's about time Liverpool played someone what perhaps they're worth. Perhaps he's not worth quite that, but it certainly is to Liverpool, that's for sure. We wouldn't mind him at our place, would we? Well, perhaps not. Question and answer with Fabio Cavallo, who's come recently from Fulham. And yeah, someone known as the Don, worried me a little bit. A Calvin Ramsey, but apparently he was from the Dons, so it's not to do with being a mobster. Which obviously my initial thought, I'm not even going to do an impersonation of the Godfather, please. I don't know why I even thought of doing it, so I'll leave that. But apparently he's ready to show off his swashbuckling capabilities, so Zorro, eat your heart out. So I have no idea if he came on, guys. I've not even looked. I'm not that interested. I just thought I'd let you know what's in the Liverpool bit. Anyway, apart from Liverpool, about our wonderful Blues. Well, again, fairly routine stuff, a piece on Haaland, not a lot that we don't already know. A question and answer with Rodders. An introduction to Julian Alvarez, and 20 things you didn't know about Calvin Phillips. Well, there's some of them I hadn't known or I'd read and forgot about. One good one, Paul Powell likened him to a version of Asa Hartford, so I'll take that all day long. Anything else general? Anything? There's nothing really about history between the clubs playing each other, anything like that. No real groundwork or historical resonance or look back by anyone who knows a little bit of history. It would have been perhaps nice to have a Liverpool historian or a City historian coming up with just a match up in the past or something like that. Even if they went back to the last Community Shield, it would have been quite interesting. Anything else? You got a Q&A with the referee, Craig Pawson, just a page. Fortunately, it did have me falling off my seat though, because all right, I nodded off. That was the reason. But better was a couple of features. Yeah, I touched upon it earlier. One Liverpool and one City base called In Strong Foundations, which is an interesting sort of double-page look at work the FA and the Premier League do for communities with the help of Liverpool and City. And we may have lost the game, but I think we won on the community programme's funding matchup, that's for sure. And it goes on to list, since 2000, the Football Foundation has funded projects worth £1.9 billion. Contributions in Liverpool and City are thus, so this is how we compare on the old contributions: Liverpool 61 grass pitches, City 701 grass pitches, Liverpool 692 grants, City 2,553 grants, Liverpool 22 3G pitches, whatever they are, I have no idea, 72 for City, 20 changing pavilions for Liverpool, 60 for City, and project value in total £67.2 million. Impressive for Liverpool, but 128.3 million for City. So it must be all that oil money, guys. City ruining football, eh? So that was a nice little piece. And that's about it. Some nice images, some nice pictures from training camps and pen pictures, as you'd expect. But as it is for £5, a nice memento of the occasion, even though we won't look back at it very fondly, just a nice thing to have. Despite the result. And yes, I did say it is available various sources on the internet, but more importantly, you can still get it from the Leicester City shop. So if you go into Leicester City shop, it still costs £5. All right, you have to pay postage and packing, but it's still at face value on there. So don't be paying out any exorbitant amount if you want a copy of it. I say it's well worth it if you like. You collect these things. As I say, you'll get a nice pristine copy. All mine are a bit battered now, unfortunately. I've got three, and they're all one for my lad, so I'll pick the best one, give it him, and the other two I just keep one for myself and keep one as a spare just in case. I don't know in case of what. I'm just a hoarder, guys. That's why I am. Might give one away one day as a freebie or something like that. So there you go. So £5 from the Leicester City shop. So just go on to LCFC in their shop, and you still get it for £5. Plus post and packing. So I'll be back very soon, hopefully with the West Ham one. I can't get down there, so I'm having to rely on another source to get that. And then, of course, that's followed by one I will be able to get straight away, the home game with AFC Bournemouth. So keep your eyes out for that as we start the new away team table. See who's going to win it this year. It'll be a bit of fun, a bit of interest anyway. And out soon on the Citizen channel, please, guys, look out for my Zinchenko quiz, a little quiz on Zinchenko, a History Boys feature going back to the 7th of August 2014. Yes, as we play our first away game at West Ham, the same date. But who's this against? Well, you'll have to watch it, won't you, guys, to find out. It's only 8 years ago, you might remember. And, of course, the odd show and preview shows for the upcoming game with West Ham. Please keep your eye out for them. Right, guys, thanks very much. Let us know your comments. Let us know your thoughts. Be great to have you joining me for this year on the Matchday programme. Watch fantastic stuff. Thanks for watching, guys. Please, till we meet again. Oh, that's one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.